Hi everyone, myself Anna Arun from SOS College of Technology in the Department of ECE. In this video, I am going to share about the quality of service in data link layer and network layers. The quality of service is an internetworking issue that has been discussed more than defined. We can informally define quality of service as something a flow seeks to attain. The quality of service is based on a number of bits, number of bytes, number of frames, and congestion control algorithms. So the main purpose of the quality controls are used to check the data by reliability model, delay model, jitter model, and bandwidth model. So we briefly discuss about the four common methods: scheduling, traffic shaping, admission control, and resource reservation techniques. FIFO queue, first in first out queue. The main problem which is occur in data's generation is the data has been merged with one another, or sometimes the data may not be reached the destination because of packet loss. The one of the technique which is used to eliminate the about models are FIFO queue. The FIFO is first in first out queue. Here only the first data has been processed and the remaining data are in queue so that it can generate only one data at a time to reach the destination end. Next one is priority queuing. Sometime if you want to transmit the second data as the earliest means, we can use this priority queuing method. So in this method, sometime if you want to add, if you want to send four or six at the same time means there may be some quality issues happen. We need to check the priority based queuing model here so that it can able to forward the data to the processor by based on the priority. Next one is weighted for queuing. Sometime if you want to add or forwarded more number of wait at the same time means the waiting for queuing method has been used because we need to send only one data at the same time to the receiver side so that we can't get any uncorrupted data or any errors at the receiver side, so that this model has been used. Initially, it is checked full condition, full if it is yes or no. Yes means discarded, the data has been sent to the next level. No means then the data has to mean remain same or remain weighted to the waiting medium. So once getting the confirmation from the classified side, then only it can able to generate or forwarding the data to the next medium. Next, then once receive the tunneling model, it can get the data and just making the connections and able to forwarding the information to the processor side. So like that, weight 1, weight 2, weight 3, all the data are to be weighted in this lift model. Based on the recommendation of the classifier model, if it is yes only, then the data has to be forwarded to the next level. No means then it is stopped on the waiting queue. So after confirmation getting from the classifier only, it may be generated to the next level. Leaky buckets. So the leaky buckets are based on the overflow of the water. Sometime if the tap is getting more number of water means then automatically the bucket has been filled immediately. So like that the model has been implemented for forwarding the data. So while forwarding the data as a more number of speed means then it is received based on the speed. Sometime it may be received the speed as 12 Mbps, 12 MB per second, and moreover, if we close the data, then automatically it just slow down the rate of the speed so that it can get the 2 Mbps, 2 MB per second at the same time. Sometime it may be if the flow is constant main, it just stopped up to 3 MB per seconds. Like that, we can get the data based on the number of source forwarding the information. So leaky bucket implementation, yes means then forwarded, then automatically just queuing the level. Once if we get any errors at the receiver side means then remove the packet at a constant rate. Because leaky bucket means automatically if the data is fetched, then it is received. If the data is not fetched, then automatically it just drop down the buckets. Like that, the leaky bucket algorithm has been imposed for this implementation technique. Next one is token bucket. Token bucket is just reverse of this leaky bucket. So token bucket means only one token added per tick. Only one data has been generated based on FIFO technique, so that it may not be possible. It may not get any possible of errors generation during the transmission cycle. Next one is path message. The path is while connecting the router of the particular node, then path is to be set, check whether all the data has been received the source. Once the information is ready, then only it can be forwarded to the router. Then router is connected to the next node, next path. So like that, all the data are forwarded. If any errors occur in the path means, then the particular path alone has to be checked and filter the conditions, and then it just forwarding the information to the routers. Receive message. Once any errors are occurred, then it just communicate to the neighbor router, and then the router is to be stored as a resolved one. If he has any error, mean then the resolved packets are checked once again, and then it can communicate with once the problem has been generated, once the problem has been rectified, then it can be able to transmit the data to the source. Assessment. Discuss the challenges of providing quality of service in wireless networks. The challenges maybe happen based on the packets received, because while using LTE often experience a higher latency and jitter compared to the wired networks. So impact on quality of service is high latency and jitter can severely affect the applications such as online gaming, mobile phone, video streaming, which rely on the low latency communication. Latency means speed. Sometime if you are receiving the data as a 2 MB per second rather than 10 Mbps per second means, then we can't get the original video streaming effect. Sometimes the data has been buffered, so we can't receive the original information. Then the data packet has been lost, and we can't get the original video streaming effects. Such as technique has to be rectified, and buffering technique also used for making the connection as a successful one. The quality of service structure architectures are different quality of classes also to be implemented for making the wireless connection as a best one. Thank you.